The next nonfiction passage is called The Pony Express. In the early 1800s, letters were carried in covered wagons or stagecoaches or sometimes by ship. It took weeks or even months for mail to get from one end of the country to the other. That changed on April 3rd, 1860, with the Pony Express. The Pony Express was made up of 184 stations about 10 miles apart along the route from St. Joseph, Missouri, to Sacramento, California. Riders would gallop from one station to another. At each station, the rider would trade his tired horse for a fresh one. A new rider would take over every 75 miles or so. Letters were carried 1,966 miles in about 10 days. The riders traveled across the Great Plains and over both the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevada mountain range. The Pony Express lasted for just 18 months. By October 1861, telegraph wires crossed the country. The much faster telegraph made the Pony Express obsolete. That means non-existent anymore. If people could send messages through a telegraph, then why wait 10 days or so to get some mail? So that went obsolete. It means they didn't do it anymore. The Pony Express had carried over 34,700 pieces of mail. But before the telegraph, that was the way to go that people decided was the best and fastest route. All right, write the correct number in each blank. What was the year the Pony Express began? Look back in the story. Write the year that the Pony Express first began. Write the number for the distance of the Pony Express route. So how many miles was that route or route? The number of pieces of mail carried. So total, what was the total number of pieces of mail that the Pony Express carried? And the last one, letter D, says the number of stations that were along the route or route. Number 2, summarize the second paragraph in one sentence. So the second paragraph is this one here about the Pony Express was made up of 184 stations, about 10 miles apart. So what does this paragraph, what is it basically about? Write it in one sentence. Number 3, why was the Pony Express faster than a stagecoach or covered wagon? And number 4, what does the word obsolete in the last paragraph mean? Is it A, too expensive? B, not as useful? C, very helpful? Or D, more dangerous?